Good afternoon. Hi. Good evening. Let me get this off. Yeah. Yes, Jelith. Yes, you would indeed be right. That was some official cool text generator. Cool text generator text. The very same. I love that website. I've been using that website since I was like 12. It's a very old website, I think. And I've been using it a long time. I've got many fond memories of PowerPoint presentations that have been improved thanks to that website. And just googling cool text generator and immediately acquiring some of that good stuff. Hi everyone. Hi Rosie. Hi Momsy. Hi Frimph. And hi Jelith. How's it going, everyone? The dinosaur is from the first ever PS1 demo disc, which was called Ayo. Lalama, thank you very much. I'm not sure if I'll be present for most of the stream, but I hope whatever you're doing goes well. Thank you. I hope the same to you. That exact sentiment right back at you. And thank you for the 16 months of subscribing to me, of chucking me money. That's very generous of you and very much appreciated. Stream title, exactly. Yeah, it was the first ever PS1 demo disc. I think it's actually called Demo 1. I was looking it up earlier. And there's also one with a manta ray on it, which I think I probably prefer. But I could only get a good video of the T-Rex. I actually wanted to download an emulator because I've only got a PS2 emulator installed, and I wanted to download a PS1 emulator and run that demo in real time, and it would be me playing the T-Rex wandering about. But unfortunately, I tried and I just downloaded a shitload of malware, and I had to spend half an hour raking that out of the PC with my bare hands. So that was a shame. So I'll have to try that again at some point. Probably wondering what that sound was, if that sound played through. Is this? This was the manta ray one. Press start for fish. I remember going on this, and I would just go on this like every day for no good reason. Like there wasn't really any gameplay to this besides looking at the asset on screen. This was the exact extent of what you'd be doing on these. But it was like the coolest shit ever. You've almost got all the PS1 demo discs. I think at my parents' house, I think there's a suitcase somewhere, and it has absolutely tons. A lot of PS2 ones as well. From PSM2 was the magazine we used to get. You can tell the press start for fish. Look at him go. Are we meant to see a little version of it under you? I don't think so. I don't know where that's come from. It's got like split screen. Maybe it's this one. It is that one. Okay, it's gone. Draw it back. It's like when you it's like when you're on telly and you use the zoom feature. picture-in-picture mode. That's what this is, but it's just the same picture. It's like you want to check the football while you're watching Game of Thrones, except the football is a video of a manta ray, and the Game of Thrones is also a video of a manta ray. I'd like to pick it in the Discord. Amazing. What have you actually got the... I love this if this is... Oh, you're doing all... that. Oh, well, there it is. There's the official... There's the real thing. From Primplay. That's good stuff. I like that. Booting it up right now. See, now I'm really jealous. I think I've... Do you know what? I've got a PS1 in there. Or in there. So if I did find that demo disc, I could. But I don't have the proper cabling to get connected up to... No, I think I do have cables to connect it to the telly, but it's a bit of trouble in it. It's like you need this and that and that and this, and it's a lot of trouble. Fraslat, sorry, the screen feels a lot farther away from me than it normally does. Good to see you. It's going okay, thank you. How's yourself? Just looking at some old... Did you ever play the Echo the Dolphin that was on PS1? I can't remember which one it was. It was this one. Wow. Oh wow. They've got the sort of intro perfectly in line with like classic PlayStation music. Let's right, so we got... This was... I think I only had...
and fellowship.
I think I only had the demo of this, but I have very distinct memories of it being very scary.
Peace and friendship were offered to all who would welcome it.
I don't know if space dolphins are something that I'd find particularly scary now.
Forces for whom aggression was the highest calling.
It's like Star Trek. Watching some dolphins.
As the foe.
The foe.
With envious eyes. For humans and dolphins were their hated enemy. From time beyond memory, the foe had gone undefeated. They devoured, dominated, and annihilated all in their path. But humans...
This is a lot different to how I remember Echo the Dolphin being, but I don't really have very strong memories of it, just distinct. So it is like about Willem Dafoe. It does seem pretty good. This feels like a Next Generation episode.
Lived a young dolphin named Echo. He was destined to become the only hope for humans and dolphins. Echo, defender of Earth's future.
For a legend. Here we go. So this is like one of those games where there's like a weird expansiveness to it. It feels very open, but because it's a PS1 game and everything's very simple, there's also kind of like this kind of like creepy, haunted uncanniness to it, because you've got this huge, wide expanse of like, you know, low field of view ocean, but there's also like very low poly world in front of you. I don't know, there's just something very creepy about it. It's very beautiful music. Brother just came into your room wearing a shirt covered in cool text fonts. What a coincidence. That's amazing. You gotta get me that t-shirt. They're meant to be a smaller screen. We were just saying about this. It's my picture-in-picture. This is my high production values. It's if anything is too scary in Echo the Dolphin for PS1, It's like gravity. If anything is a little too intense, a little too creepy, unsettles you a bit, you can shift your attention to the smaller screen version. And you can look at that and be like, okay, it's like being held at arm's length, and you'll be safe. Just ate Dory. See, that's scary. I used to find this. Look at that, turtles. I used to find this very frightening. Look at that whale. I very distinctly remember having a nightmare about being Echo the dolphin and swimming through this world, and there was like this large, like a sort of underwater plateau almost, a big rocky outcrop that plateaued underwater. I was sort of beneath it, looking up it, and I was very scared because I knew there were hammerhead sharks. I didn't know what to do about it. So yeah, I had a lot of dreams about like PS. Oh, that's a frightening time to be a dolphin. Thank you very much, Nicole, for 16 months of subscriptions. How's it going? Welcome in. I've decided to do a stream, as you can see. Some things have been posted in Discord that I need to look at. The water gives me the fear. The water was scary. That's what I mean. It was like... It was scary stuff. I've just opened Discord to see Rimph grinning next to the dinosaur in the starting soon screen. So if you can picture this dinosaur, you know, hanging about, and then and then next to it, our Rimph having a great time. That's lovely. I'm gonna heart react. There you go. Exclamation mark Discord and all that. If you want to get in on that. Jealous, that t-shirt's great. Here is the... I don't think this is a docs, because she's tactically only taken a picture of the t-shirt. So there is the t-shirt. He's got sunglasses on. And a Glock 19. That's a funny little character. I like that. That t-shirt's so good, what the hell? Yeah, I'm impressed with that. So the reason for today's stream, as if there needs to be a reason, is I was going to play a game that I originally bought to play on stream a very long time ago. And I never got around to streaming it. And I thought I'd quite like to play that tonight. And I thought, well, I might as well just stick it on stream. And what I've done is I've actually... I didn't know whether to make a command for it, but I didn't. But my camera may go off at points because I'm sort of slowly thinking about streaming again. I thought I'll have a little camera command just in case I want to switch it off a bit and just enjoy the game a little bit, you know. So if that happens, don't be alarmed. It's not nothing's broken, you know. Yet. Not interested. I just answered a server thing. But yeah, so I'm gonna stream a little game. And hopefully it's quite good. Because I've always wanted to play it. And I'm actually gonna update the stream title. Not the stream title, the stream game. Blade Runner. The official game. The game of the game. I mean, the game of the film. I'm gonna keep it small because this bit is quite sort of flashing. And I don't want it to, like, you know... Look at that. That is hectic. That was good timing on the on the scene change. There you go. Early in the 21st century, the Tyrell Corporation advanced robot evolution into the Nexus phase. A being virtually identical to a human known as a replicant, the Nexus 6 replicants were superior in strength and agility, and at least equal in intelligence to the genetic engineers who created them. Replicants were used off-world as slave labor in the hazardous exploration and colonization of other planets. After a bloody mutiny by a Nexus 6 combat team in an off-world colony, replicants were declared illegal on Earth under penalty of death. Special police squads, Blade Runner units, had orders to shoot to kill, upon detection, any trespassing replicant. This was not called execution, it was called retirement. So this is like a point and click game that came out around like the late 90s, I think. And I remember reading about it in a magazine when I was like, it was probably like 8 years ago or so. And I always wanted to play it, but I didn't know it was so easy to get a hold of. But it's just on GOG, on GOG. So I was like, yeah, let's get it.
I'm leaving now.
Lucy, my sweet.
I cleaned out the tiger cage and sorted all the meal bins. So, if it's all right, it's my turn to fix dinner.
Haven't you forgotten something, little one? Just one little thing.
Mr. Runser, please.
It's been a very long day.
He's got a bird.
I want to.
Now, Lucy, I thought we'd settled this last week. Don't let's forget who pays your salary. We're closed. Come back tomorrow. Wait! I haven't finished with you. I told you, we're closed.
We're not here to buy, little man. We've come to sell.
You can't possibly have anything to interest me. These are extremely rare animals of the highest quality.
What a coincidence. So am I. That is the price for humility.
Oh, please, don't.
And what else might we interest you in today, sir? Perhaps some virtue?
Not my animals, please. I'm begging you.
But what of honor, little man? At what price? Honor.
Oh my God, no!
I quite like the animation. It's...
Tiger, tiger, burning bright. The forest of the night.
He's quoting poetry. He's quoting William Blake. This guy's an intelligent being.
I was just finishing up my 12 out on patrol when I got the call. Welcome relief, considering that
It is very nostalgic.
all night was a schizoid grandmother doing the shimmy in her underwear in the 2nd sector.
The shimmy. Well, it is quite unsettling. There's something very
Was when some hooker vomited Thunderbird on Bryant's desk, and yours truly led the cleanup crew.
it's proper like
Year and a half on the job, it was still the dirtiest work I'd seen. Where's Captain Bryant?
Took a sick day. Got himself a heinous case of ptomaine poisoning. He asked me personally to run the unit in his absence.
he's got big hand. Hello, Joey.
Knocks in the streets. He had a friendly way about him.
Pogstromer.
Turn your back on him if you were less than a friend.
Hope you've been enjoying your
Exactly.
leisure time, kid.
How's it going?
To take that thumb out of your ass.
Hallelujah.
Don't get too excited. The other Blade Runners are all jammed up. Holden sucking dinner through a straw. Gaff's working the Tyrell break-in and Steele's working special undercover. Looks like you got this one by default.
You really know how to make a girl feel wanted.
Animal murder done it right.
I don't remember Blade Runner dialogue being like this.
Sorry, Glitz, but we got the call. Old man Runciter lost something like 1 billion chinions worth.
10 to 1, this ain't a job for Rep Detect.
You got
And
something?
this guy to say, "Hey Johnny,
Perfect your French cooking, baby.
perfect your French cooking."
Slumming tonight, Slim?
Oh Lord.
I thought you were on special assignment.
Wasn't too damn special after I had the suckers out.
What happened?
Couple of fours were masquerading as fibroplast insulators down at Kaiser. I dressed up like a nurse, they never had a chance.
I'll bet. You put them on the machine?
Hell no. There's a beautiful little thing in here called the magic, and it ain't ever been wrong. You develop it, you got a brilliant career ahead of you.
I'm working on it.
What's Gouza got you doing tonight?
AM at Runciter's.
Animal murder. Oh, those skin jobs got no respect for anything that truly lives and breathes. And that goddamn Eldon Tyrell ought to be zipped into a body bag and flushed into deep space.
Get rid of him, we'd be out of a job.
I think we're all overdue for a little off-road paid vacation. You can stop staring at my ass now.
You got eyes in the back of your head?
All you gotta do is ask, Slim.
She caught him proper red-handed there. We all saw his vision. We all knew where he was looking.
Sales was a profitable and prestigious business since most real animals had died out after the Terran War. There were plenty of electric ones, though, powered by rechargeable batteries. No self-respecting human would own one of those frauds.
Dramatic re-entrance, that's me. So like, rechargeable animals. Imagine like your cat just stops moving one day and you've just got to like wind him up. So here we are. Let's go talk to these reporters, eh, Johnny?
Canvass the area. Maybe somebody had his eyes open.
I'm on it.
I'm in charge. I don't have to speak to these people. I can just get my goon to do it. Let's look at that fire hydrant. See what we can see.
And paint flecks, and I knew what they meant. Unless the city had bought a jet black fire truck, somebody had a big fat traffic ticket coming.
What? Echo the Dolphins changed. Very different nowadays. So look at how much mouse. I'd be like one of the worst animals to power through solar. He's quite Columbo-esque, isn't he?
Judging from the distance between the prints, I was looking for two very big men. One dragged his right foot, indicating a possible injury or lameness. The other appeared a lot more controlled, graceful even. Quite a pair.
Two very big men. As in with his foot, with his hand injury. What's going on up here?
Camera. It'd be a banner day if it recorded anything before it was shot out.
Hello.
McCoy, LPD.
I'm absolutely certain Lucy Devlin was involved in this heinous act. She's the young girl who works for me.
She's responsible for all this mayhem?
No, of course not. It was two men acting in concert with her, obviously.
Obviously. What'd they look like?
Big and scary and absolutely malevolent.
There was only one in the cutscene. Someone done it up. Oh. Graceful footprints. Limping footprints. Paint transfer. And run the place's name. Runketer Interviewee, which I guess was that guy.
All my animals.
All of them. Yeah. There's nothing else here.
My precious one.
Why can't I inspect? Oh, I've got my gun out. Let's head over to this direction of the room.
My precious one. She was my baby.
It's been a good start. What's that? Huh?
I'm absolutely certain Lucy...
Scratches and paint flecks, and I knew what they meant. Unless the city had bought a jet black fire truck,
I'll speak to him again.
Fat traffic ticket coming. Can you think of anything they might have been after?
First, I thought they wanted money.
Turned around very suddenly.
In the shop. Then I thought they wanted to steal my animals, but they started executing them.
Could they have been replicants?
Who else would be capable of such barbaric acts?
Who else?
You ever do any business with the replicant manufacturers, Tyrell Corporation?
I resent that
I
accusation.
hate the way, well, I sort of hate and love the way he spins round to look at you.
I personally sold Governor Colvig an exquisite Bergeron coat. I have been a guest at his house on 3 separate occasions. Do I look like I need to carry artificial product? I'm ruined, totally ruined.
But watch the way he turns.
Tell me about this Lucy.
There's not a lot I can tell you. She's only worked for me for about a month. She's about 14 years old with pink hair. A very attractive young thing.
How'd you find her?
She came to me with a reference from Ogilvy's in the Northwest Zone. And he's a very reputable wholesaler.
You treat her well?
As well as any young tot should be treated.
She got a desk? Or someplace where she worked?
She used to eat over there.
He's gone. She used to eat over here. He's a nasty man. I don't want to help him.
I'm ruined, totally ruined.
Howie Lee's in Chinatown. I'd eaten there myself.
What? What? Oh, chopsticks, right. A chopstick wrapper. What's this?
A toy dog. A candy bar.
A candy bar. Yuck. He ate some.
Well, isn't that cute? Well, isn't that cute? Well, isn't that cute?
What's he doing?
Well, isn't that cute?
He looks like he's trying to ballroom dance.
Well, isn't that cute? Well, isn't that cute?
I don't get what his issue is. Why is he being so smart about a couple of monkeys?
Well, isn't that cute? Well, isn't that cute?
Don't get it? Now that we've canvassed the place, that is a run with purpose.
Animal murders, the lack of any theft. The small animals alone were worth a good chunk of change on the street. It seemed more like an act of vengeance.
Speak to this lad.
What do you know?
About 30 counts of animal murder and 1 of aggravated assault.
The man does not know a lot. Let's go to Chinatown.
Real sushi was a luxury reserved only for the elite, since most sea life had become radioactive after the Third Terran War. The rest of us had to eat new sushi, soya mixed with off-world lichen.
Bloody Third Terran War. This man's jacket.
McCoy, LPD. I want to ask you a couple of questions.
Sorry, my man. I just don't got the time.
Got to mix more out back.
I didn't realise you could do that. Every time somebody asks for...
Beautiful night, isn't it?
somebody asks... Police officer asks you to speak. Sorry, man. I just ain't got the time. I'm sorry, Johnny. Boys, they are. That's the apocalypse that... that leftist dream of. The guy making the food looks like Ozone from The Incredibles. He does. Was it called Ozone? Ozone? I think it was something like that, but do you know when something sounds right, but it just doesn't quite feel right? Frozone. It was Frozone. So it was a play on Ozone, but it wasn't quite Ozone. I'm glad we were able to resolve that mystery nice and quick. That would have bothered me. Look at that. That looks like a giant light bulb. I'm pointing the arrow to. Ah! Who are you? What bastard?
Ray McCoy, Rep Detect.
This is horrible. This is like a simulation of just being ignored by everyone around you. Wait, no. No. I'll go back. Stay. I don't want to leave. Chinatown. Right, cool. Lucius Best. Let's go this way. Hello. Got a cauldron.
Howie says you're a master chef.
You not come back here. Air bad.
This'll only take a minute. I'm looking for a girl, about 14 years old with pink hair. You seen her?
I don't know her.
Well. And seems very reputable. Is that it? I'm off.
Stick around. I might want to talk to you later.
The man does not have to do anything. Is that it? There's nowhere else to go. Just in between Runster's Animals and Chinatown. Well, I had the chopstick wrapper.
Howie Lee's in Chinatown.
Howie Lee's. I don't think we're done here.
This from your place, isn't it?
Could be. Chopstick come from Yoshi's restaurant supply.
Ah.
Excuse me, pal.
So, the restaurant supply, I don't think we've been to yet. I don't think I know where that is. Let's go to the police station. Oh, the light bulbs were my car's wheels. They weren't light bulbs at all. Ah.
Lockup. Roof. Laboratory. Mainframe and shooting range. Ground floor. Lockup. Laboratory.
Let's go to the laboratory.
Got anything new for me, Dino?
I was wondering when you'd show your mug around here, McCoy. We got the animal corpses from Runciter's, but there wasn't a whole lot to work with.
Bone marrow?
About 50% were real, the rest were fakes.
So, Runciter was ripping his customers off.
State-of-the-art fakes. Miles beyond the crap you see on Animoid Row.
The kind that comes from legit manufacturers?
They're the ones that usually produce the quality.
What about the wounds?
Most of them were shot point blank, but we're looking at some others. Sloppy cuts with a knife, like the perp was really pissed off at something.
Butcher knife?
Could be, but who cuts meat anymore?
Nice bunch of reps I'm tailing. Hope you're not pulling a meat cleaver out of my back next week.
The perp was pretty pissed off. and I could see why. With a rep like his, huh? What does perp mean? Is perp the criminal, the baddie?
Mainframe and shooting range.
I need to get to the
Violent street
mainframe.
crime in the city rose again last year by a whopping 26%, according to the latest figures from
Perpetrator. That makes total sense.
attributed the change to the dramatic increase in the number of specials
Thanks to
registered
both
as
of you.
city residents, and promised a tough new set of standards.
Lucky Strikes. Crystal's brand. I knew she was spending a lot of time in the training maze these days, even though she'd already gotten close to a perfect score.
What?
Well, if it ain't Ray McCoy, Bryant finally letting you play with the big boys.
My clearance come through?
You bet. You bring your piece?
Don't leave home without it.
Steele's been running the maze every other day for 2 weeks, and the targets are getting a little roughed up.
I thought Gouza was going to requisition some new ones.
I ain't seen him down here in a month. Guess he's been busy.
Poor guy. I bet he gets all tuckered out from pushing those papers around.
And don't sell him short, McCoy. Gouza could be one tough hombre. I remember when we worked mice together. He poured acetone on 2 pimps that gave us some lip and lit a match. I'll tell you, it looked like the goddamn 4th of July out there.
Peachy.
Yeah, that'd be sort of my response as well. I like conversations like that.
Hit the lock, Jack.
Yeah, Jack. So.
Target and shoot all threats. Do not shoot innocents. Confirm target as hostile before shooting.
What? Oh no. I heard a scream. That doesn't sound good. Oh. This is like it's like aim map. Aim map.
Proceed to next station.
And we're off. See you later. Oh. CSGO training is a little bit, yeah. Ah! See, I've got the benefit of like state-of-the-art 2022 mouse technology. Imagine trying to do this in 1998 when your mouse was like took up the whole desk. DPI? This is intense. This is it's got my heart racing. Why is that? Why is that like going yellow sometimes? Have I done it? We're good. Yeah. Hello, Marcus. Once tried to watch Blade Runner and fell asleep. Hello. It's a really slow, long film. I like it, but I remember it has that bit where he's in his apartment and he's like looking through evidence on his screen and oh, shit. So he's like looking through evidence on his screen. He's looking at photos and he's doing like the zoom enhance thing. And it's like the longest scene I've ever watched in a film. But it's also very sort of satisfying in a way. Like the sounds that his machine makes. This is hard. Shit. I do like it though. I think it's quite good. I watched it for a bit.
Completed sequence. Proceed to next station.
Not as good as people are telling me. Yeah, I think a lot of people do build it up quite a lot. I get why people do like it so much. How am I meant to get that one? Got ya. Ah! This is reminding me of that bit in Jack 2, where he goes to the shooting range. I tried to play Jack 2 on stream once. And it didn't really... because I played Jack and Dexter, the first one, on stream. And I really enjoyed it, but then I played Jack 2 on stream and it didn't seem to lend itself over as much.
Completed all sequences.
But now, I've got the version of Jack and Dexter that's been ported to PC. So, you know, it's better than ever. Better than ever. I like the vibe of this room. This is like just... It's like, never mind your lo-fi hip-hop beats, just this as a... Be a good, like, Be Right Back screen or something. It is a little bit, isn't it? This room as well. Imagine you're just left with that. It's me. Okay. Boop. That was good stuff.
Uploading personal clue database.
Are we going to have a zoom enhance moment?
Clue database. Clue database transfer complete.
Oh, aye. This is making me want to play Fallout 2. I've been putting off starting Fallout 2 for quite a while. I played through Fallout 1 for the first time earlier this year. Not too long ago, really, about 4 or 5 months ago. And I quite enjoyed it up until the end. And now could be a good time to get on Fallout 2.
Ground floor.
I've also been thinking a lot about playing a Silent Hill game. Like Silent Hill 1 or 3. I think maybe 1 I should play. I remember speaking to Lolamo about Silent Hill 3 because I think they started replaying it and they were saying it was good, but it wasn't quite as good as they'd remembered or something. And it certainly wasn't up to scratch with sort of Silent Hill 2. I was even thinking about replaying Silent Hill 2 off stream and Because I played it on stream originally, and I thought it might be cool to get the experience off stream. But I've already played it, so maybe it don't work like that. Hey Johnny, what do you got for me?
Bryant go on permanent leave and you get full use of the office, Lieutenant?
You know the procedure. Dump it all in the mainframe upstairs and I'll read it later.
You got it.
Alright, see you later then. There's a fine little conversation, that wasn't it? A good time almost. He proper had to leg it across there.
Lockup.
What's in lockup? Is this where we hide the baddies? Hey you.
Are they letting me out?
I'm not the one who makes that decision.
I suppose it's my turn to bear the cross for the cause.
Don't want to hear your life story, mate. See you later. Why is he like the only prisoner here? It's just like some goofball. Right, well we got nothing out of going to the police station really. Maybe if we go back to the apartment. I feel like I must have missed something at one of these crime scenes. Well, the crime scene or in Chinatown. Running around rubbing all the space you have in his face. It's weird, isn't it? Because all these like areas are just like flat pictures, aren't they? Like this background is just like a flat picture. It's not part of the 3D space, and it's cool to think about. Yeah, I really like the way this game looks.
Canvass the area. Maybe somebody had his eyes open.
I'm on it.
You've already done that. You don't have to do that again. Don't waste your time. He's doing it. He's got his little notepad out. You know, he's doing it now.
You got any discs from that camera?
It's irrelevant. Those murderers also destroyed the camera. Thousands of Chinyens worth.
Maybe it photographed them before they shot it out.
I guess you've got a point at that.
What an idiot. Where's he going? This place reminds me of something out of like Vampire the Masquerade.
I believe this is the disc from last night.
Peachy.
Peachy! He said it again. Weirder. Sir, what's that on the wall there?
Well, isn't that cute?
Such a fucking stick up his ass about them monkeys, isn't he? Right, let's get this back to the police station now. Have you got anything new?
Find anything else out here?
This woman says she saw that kid who worked for Runciter hanging around with a big fat guy last week.
That was real handy, that, Matt. Right, police station. I like these little transitions, they're cool.
Mainframe, laboratory, mainframe, and shooting range.
I think it's mainframe where we...
Tyrell Corporation
oh, jeez.
called the last 4 functioning entertainment model Nexus 5 replicants from off-world service. Dr. Eldon Tyrell speaking at a shareholders.
Yeah.
Uploading personal clue database. Downloading mainframe clue database. Clue database transfer complete.
I like that they call it the clue database. That's very eager of them. Maybe a little presumptuous.
Scanning video disk. 2 enhanceable images found.
Oh, here we go. Oh, Nicole, you don't have to do that. Thank you very much. 22 subs you've given in the channel, and no more. That's way too much. Thank you.
Run sitter crime scene.
This is the bit from the film that I said was boring, and the game's gone right. Now you can do that bit. Oh, hang on. Is it gonna go? Yeah. Nice. It did the thing. What's on this screen here? That's what I want to know. How do I go back? Oh. There we go. Can't enhance that much, sadly. Oh, it's her. Oh, that's like a full 3D cam.
Oh, there, Lucy.
Although I think it's like that in the it's like that in the film, I reckon. When he said give me a copy of that, did he want me to like do something about that? Or is that me supposed to be doing a hard copy?
Hello there, Lucy.
Is there a button? Maybe I've already got it. What are you looking at? Lovely. Okay. What about this? What could that be on the wall? Ah. Can't believe it. Who's this? There's a monkey. I can only assume that the detective's the one with the problem about monkeys. It's a snake. And there's a gorilla behind him. Aye. Well, I don't know if there's any more I can do with that.
Run sitter crime scene.
Let's try this. There's two of them. Oh. Well, that is
familiar. Give me a hard copy of that.
That's some impressive technology. Give me a hard copy of that. Can I read what he's reading now? Yeah, that looks like I should be able to get me a copy of that. I just want to read it. Right, I guess we're not getting a copy of this. What's up with his finger? That is, and then this hand looks so much smaller. I know it's further away, but dear me, even from afar. Although his hand did later get squashed, but it's not squashed then. What's that? What about this one? Is that? I don't know what that is. It's an animal. What kind of animal? I'm not so sure. Maybe that's all we need. No. So do I have my hard copies now? Because I said I wanted my hard copy. Oh. Yeah. Cool. So if we go back now to Chinatown with this stuff, we can throw our weight around a little bit and see if people know what's what. You there?
You're a pretty smart-looking cat. You want to make some money?
Pay me large, you got my rapt attention.
Depends on how much the information's worth.
Unfortunately, my man, I got a book.
Oh.
Dynamite dining, old man. Catch you later.
That guy was one cool cat.
This girl ever eat around here?
Nah, all gaijin look like the old man.
Well, investigation over.
You know this girl or not?
Nope. I know who I know, and who I don't know. I don't know her.
Think hard.
Okay. Maybe seen her once.
Ah.
At station. Riding north on bullet train.
North, huh?
Ah! I'm dead. Oh, no, he's okay. Can't believe it. That's not him. Imagine if I just shot him.
Big guy run past here?
Hey, maybe spare some chinion?
Sorry, pal. All I got are hundreds.
Hey, that'd work.
I could have just shot him. And that's what he's got to say to me. Hello, Videotech. How's it going?
Yuck.
Look at that. That's cool, that.
Totally uninteresting.
What do you mean?
Totally uninteresting.
I think it's very interesting. Light shafts are an interesting subject. Go on, get up the stairs. He's going. True enough. Couldn't agree more. Ooh. Again, this could be like just a dynamic wallpaper. Hello, Monlocked. How's it going? Look at that. Just... So I feel like every bit in this... Is that it? Just... that's the end. I'm very easily dismayed, I've realised. What if I shoot it? Oh no. What about this?
Totally uninteresting.
This is not a very good detective, I reckon. But no, but he came this way. What's in this bin? A license plate.
Remotely interesting, but hell, if I was going to root through trash, my expectations weren't too high.
Hear that, folks? Nothing even remotely interesting. License plate. Maybe I can run this down at the station, you know, see what I can see. Can't progress any further here. Doing well, thank you. Hope you're doing well. Imagine this is quite delayed because of my internet. Maybe. I think so. I mean, I don't know. I don't know when you sent it. But you did respond quite a bit later. So maybe. But it's okay. Did that thing of like reading out messages on stream and really fractured like going well. How is the detecting going? It's going alright. I'm liking this game. It's nice. It's cool. Very wait, maybe I should stay and ask this geezer what it's all about.
How long has that chef worked for you?
Zubin? Just month. Superior chef makes all kinds of new soup.
Just a month, that sounds...
What's real fresh tonight?
Special shipment of Toro just arrived. I fix you right up.
Not tall.
Clean as a whistle.
You're Prince, Howie.
But yeah, it's good. It's good, I like it. It's a nice little vibe. Yeah, I guess if we run back here and run the plate. I wonder if there's a way to find him from there.
Laboratory, mainframe, and shooting range.
I remember playing this game when I was quite young, and it was on one of those websites, a bit like Miniclip. One of those websites where it was just like a list of like flash games that you could play on computer, like free addicting games and that kind of thing. I used to spend hours just playing stuff like that.
Uploading personal
And
database.
there was this one game, and it was a point and click game
Mainframe clue
where you were a delivery driver
clue database transfer complete.
and you did a delivery to a hotel while it was having a supervillains convention, and you sort of had to like solve stuff while you were there and foil the plans of one of the supervillains, something like that. It was very odd, and there was a bit at the start where the game started with like a comic book, and the comic book told the story of how the delivery driver, his dog had turned into a person and ran off with his wife. And for some reason, that was the backstory to an adventure game, a point-and-click adventure game that was free, and a flash game where you were a delivery driver that stopped a supervillain at a supervillain convention. I don't know. I was very young. I didn't really understand it. I think I was mostly confused. What a strange segue. There's I don't appear to have gotten any information from my license plate. Have I got it on me now? License plate: crime, animal murder. Not sure if that's technically true or proven. Car flights, that's how you know it's sci-fi. Exactly. Hull does have heart, Alex. Absolutely does. What am I doing with my license plate then? Why did I get it? What was it all for? People make Hull. They did make Hull.
Ground floor.
But now Hull makes people.
Lockup. Laboratory.
Do I have anything to give to the laboratory? Maybe. Me and Chloe were on about where we'd move to if we could move to a different country. And I said Hull. Unfortunately, it's good, but it's not that good. Not yet. I think one day it would be nice to see Hull get a big sort of saw, like a big like hacksaw, stab it in the ground, and just like from about Hazel, just start sawing into the ground all the way up. Cut off Beverly probably. Cut off York, and then keep going east and sawing until you get to the sea. So from like the Humber estuary to the sea, and carve out this kind of portion, and then get your foot on the edge of it like that, and just, and if everyone banded together and pushed, Hull would be detached from the rest of the country, and it would float off and like bump into Scandinavia and float off somewhere else. It would become like this sort of roaming island, and we would be a kind of nomadic sea people at that point. But we've always lived by the sea, so we're ready for that kind of thing. And it means we get to hang on to the little... We've got like our own Florida in Hull. We've got like a... It's not in Hull. If you come over here... We've got Spurn Point, which is like a really narrow Florida, and it kind of just hangs out. Look at that, the deep. Yes. So we've got. I haven't been to this lighthouse. I've seen it. I think I've stood next to it, or not next to it, but near it. Yeah. So you got like Spurn Point. Do you know what? It's not a nice drive. It is a nice drive, but you basically drive along it. People are absolutely madheads driving along it. Just proper gun it. It's like I think it's like a 50 the whole way, which is really weird. That's a weird speed for this kind of road to be, but people just proper gun it. It's really windy. Your ticket is still valid. It should be. I think your ticket lasts 12 months, so you'll be right. Tom Scott famously attended. He did. More like Tom. The deep was the famous bit. You're Tom Scott, and you're currently on the floating island of Hull. In 2024, Hull decided to go fully independent from the UK, but they didn't stop there. It's my dream. So my dream is from about... I don't mind Bruff, but we don't need it. We're about here. The A63. I drive around there quite often. So from about here, carve a line that would go up. Really, you could use this road as a guide. And it'd go up. Probably here. We'll keep Woodmansey. And then across the land here. What is in this area? Wheel. And meh. This, I feel like East Yorkshire isn't the type of place you'd expect to encounter a small area called Meh. What is Meh? It's a hamlet. I thought a hamlet was like a thing when it was like, I thought a hamlet was like a sort of bit where it's like there's water and it's like a little island or something. Not a hamlet. No, I mean not an island. Geography. Hamlet is a small human settlement. In different jurisdictions and geographies, a hamlet may be the size of a town, village, or parish. May be considered to be a smaller settlement. Right. So it's nothing to do with water. Why did I think it had something to do with water? Maybe I've just seen a hamlet that happened to be by some water. Look at that. I mean, that's just a village. So, I mean, a hamlet in this case. Area's really good. Take us on a street view tour of Skinny, Florida. There won't be much street view because it's like a beach. So it's not an actual... Oh wait, no, there is a path. Maybe it's got a street view of it. Nah. No, I can sort of take you up to it though. I can show you whereabouts I think I parked. So say you're coming in from up here. God, this is gonna be a long journey actually, isn't it? Oh, yeah, we get sort of phenomena like this occasionally in Hull. Due to our strange weather conditions. So you're driving along down the famous Furtham Road. Beautiful farmland. On you go. Look at that. That's cloud. Wah! That is a formidable cloud. That. Ooh. So you're going along. That's just how Hull is. It is just how Hull is. You could play GeoGuessr and be like, Monologue, I've just realised you're behind, so you might have... you've just made the joke. And then you'll have just watched me saying that joke. That's sad. That's unfortunate. I'm sorry, Monologue. So you're kicking about. That could be me. That could be me. Fast as a bullet driving down this. It's supposed to be 50. That's how fast I was driving down that. I obeyed the speed limit. Look at that. Mini Cooper. My mum used to have one like that with a white roof, I think. So you're driving along. This Google van is just like storming past everyone. It's proper overtaking everyone. Hello, virtual bread. The people drive on the wrong side of the road. Can you believe it? Not this bloody Google van. He's like, I'm just going to take left, right. I'm just going to treat the world like it's one big right-hand lane. Oh no, he's finally... God, that was a... He left a lot of space there for that overtake, didn't he? Or is this a new cat? No, he's back. Oh, I guess maybe... I've just realized he's probably driving on this side of the road. And he probably wasn't overtaking people. He was probably just it's probably just driving past them. Right, moving on. So you drive along. I like having the sort of ambient sounds of Blade Runner. Right, this guy must have overtaken. This pot. That's your average Land Rover driver. Is that a Land Rover? Oh God. Maybe. I don't think it is. I don't think it is. Clap like an entertained monarch. What is that? Oh my God. That's the acid rain that we frequently have to deal with. Hull's a dangerous place. Mitsubishi, yeah, that sounds more like it. No wonder he's so miserable. Miserable Abishi. 30 zone. Slow down, and the Google van says no. Absolutely not. Wait, am I going the right way now? I think I need to go down this way. Do I? Oh no, I've taken... Oh my God, I've been going in the wrong direction this whole time. I've just been driving further and further away from Sperm Point. I'm sorry, everyone. I've driven us all the way to Mew. Oh, this is a disaster. This is a disaster. Right, let's get us to Kilnsea. Let's get us to the Bluebell. Right, oh, sorry. Sorry you had to say that. Right. So we've arrived in Spurn Point Land. Get ourselves a mini milk, a Mr. Moo. Well, right, this is car park where I parked. I parked there, where that blue Civic is. That was me. That's exactly where I was. It is like forest. Right, let's brave this part of the map again. We'll just keep our view steadily ahead of us, and we'll head south. Did we park there? Because then you're walking quite a distance. Unless I'm going wrong again. No. No, maybe I parked and then we reparked, because I don't think we walked this far. No, we didn't, in fact, because I remember driving back this way going, oh, I quite fancy chips. And there weren't any chippies nearby. No, I think we would have parked down here. Aye, beautiful, beautiful. The coast of Britain. The Spurn Point. Right, you can't get any further. Welcome to Spurn. So, we come out of here. We're back in Mew. Right, let's stop it centering on Mew. I'm sick of Mew. Let's get some lovely views. So we'll start up here. Look at that. This is nice. So this is a little bit down the trail. Oh, I guess that way is on your way down. It's nice though. It's a nice spot. We haven't been for a while, and we should go before the weather truly gets freezing cold. You just drop the little man. I'm not dropping him in the ocean. I just want to see the picture. What is happening? Oh no. Hello. That could have been Nicole, that. Oh, what's happened here? Unfortunately, we've discovered a singularity in the world of Hull, which has led to sort of destruction of the natural order of things. Right, let's get some pics down at the actual. Hello. Hey, so this is one of them bunkers. Drop it. They started sawing off all already. You don't need to saw through Spurn Point. Spurn Point will be like the sort of what do you get where you've got like the statue of like a mermaid or something on the front of a ship. That's Spurn Point, and it's cutting through the waves. You go inside? I don't think so. I've not been to this bit. I guess you can, because there's up and down there and down there. I think I remember looking across at this, but I don't think we actually went. If Nicole's in chat, she can remind me if we actually went near anything like that, but I don't think we did. We just stuck. No, because it'll be inland a bit, and I think we mostly just stuck to around the beach bit. Black and White Cat just came right up to the French doors and was watching you make tea. That's lovely. What are you having for tea, Nicole? Is this out in the sea? This isn't in the sea. Well, she's looking across at that, and she's going, what the fuck is going on? What's happened? We've reached the center of the world, and we've discovered that the world is in fact not bulging outwards. It's not a globe. It's actually sort of conical, and it's going inwards. And Hull is the very center of it all. And from Hull, when you look out from all of Spurn Point, which is not in Hull, but it's near, you can actually see very clearly where all the different sort of pizza slices of the world carve. It's like Mad Max. Oh my god. It's lovely. This person is actually just a post. Oh! Lovely. If you look at that and you sort of squint, it almost looks like a sort of lake. And that is like a lighthouse there, that bottle of water. it's like a lighthouse overlooking the lake. If you do that, it's actually like that's the sea now. That's the ocean. That's incredible. What is that? Is that a boat? What else have we got? I think we went near this. Footsteps. Whose footprints are these? And that looks like the bunker there that I was on about. So yeah, I don't think we went... Maybe we didn't come down this far. Looks bloody horrible. But I bet you can get like an ice cream or something on there. What is that? I don't even know what that is. Did it say Old High Lighthouse? Hey, oh. Well, there's the lighthouse again, but it's going through a refurbishment. It looks like it's wearing some sort of jacket. There's some people having a good time. That's what I used to look like. That could have actually been me. When I had long hair and I was a bit smaller, that literally could have been me there. Like, if you look at the back of my head. I think I might have been off screen. That's me. Now just imagine if my hair was a little bit longer. You found a glitch in the simulation on Street View. What does that mean? You're inspecting Hull. Because if you are, it's not a glitch. Hull is just like that. Skeffling. Wheaton. Jesus, Jella. That looks like some right that looks like some right dodgy stuff. What are you looking at? Oh! This is actually just a piece of abstract art. Where is this? Where are you? I see. That's not Hull. I'm not interested. You've been to Fintorn. Hello, Danger. Is this the home of Chip Spice? It is. Would you like to see? This will be a real dox and a half. I will show you the chippy that me and Nicole used to always go to that recently got taken over by new management, so we haven't really been since. My light hasn't changed brightness, and yet suddenly I look like I'm being melted. But I'm not. Hull's Old Town, lovely place. Right, there's Ferrens. I feel like I can't understand Hull right now. Right, let me plonk us down next to Mackey's, so I can show you our chippy, where if I liked Chip Spice, I would get Chip Spice. This used to be what was that big department store? I was chatting to Nicole about this the other day, and it went bust. And the bloke like just like ran off with loads of money. I forget his name. Not Woolworths. It was like it was 3 letters. Not Debenhams. Debenhams still exists, unfortunately. It started with a B? BHS. BHS. That's the one. So this used to be BHS. And then I think they wanted to do something else with it, and nothing has ever happened to it. So here is a so there's a guy here. See if I can find the guy. I don't know which one I think it maybe it's this guy here. But there's a guy here who, if ever you visit Hull, and Monlogged, you've visited Hull recently, so you might have seen this. This is a guy who sells fresh strawberries every single day. There he's got some cherries, but there's the strawberries there. And if you're ever walking through Hull and you walk past this guy, you jump out your skin because he will just shout at the top of his lungs every few seconds, "Fresh strawberries!" And he will just shout it all day. All day. And I can't remember when he started doing it, but as long as I can remember, that man has been there shouting about his fresh strawberries. So if ever you're fortunate enough to wander on through Hull, Alex, you may have seen him too. Fresh strawberries man is around here. There used to be a grilled cheese van that parked up there, and it's gone now. It was only there for like 6 months. And it's gone. So the chippy that me and Nicole used to frequent before the dreaded change in ownership. It was only very recent. Is there? It had a different front then. It's not blue anymore, I don't think. It's lovely golden fry. Ignore the fact that this is unfortunately called Savile Street. There's a Savile Street in Hull, I think, as well. Or Savile Road, maybe. Which I find quite unfortunate. And there's the lovely people of Hull. Kicking it about. There's Ferran's Art Gallery. Lovely day out if ever you're in Hull and you want to see some art. And this lovely thing at the here. Is down there is public toilet, which is weird but nice. Yeah, just some people kicking about. I feel like if I do look around here too long, I will just start seeing people I know and I'll want to point out that it's someone I know, which probably isn't a good thing to do. You have a Canal Street or whatever, and you can imagine what's been done to it. I can. Recently went past it and someone had spray painted "C" back on it. It's like really wholesome vandalism. Or is it wholesome, or is it the opposite? What are they doing up there? I've never actually looked at them up there. I think I've probably seen them, but I've never really had a good look. That's cool, that. And there's a few buildings like that where they've got the... Hull is very decadent, is what I'm trying to say. Wholesome vigilantism. Exactly, bro. Exactly. I saw this geezer back there. I recognise him by his coat. Nice coat. Nice. I like this outfit in general. He's got a nice sort of a nice beige and dark vibe going on. What does that mean? Follow the trail around the fruit market. Should we go to the fruit market? No. They're not happy. They're not impressed at all about what is going on. Over here, I wonder if we'll be able to see. So, when Lelamo came to visit, I took them to visit the lovely shopping centre of Prince's Quay. And in here, there's like this big moat. And there are like the biggest koi carp you've ever seen in your life. They're absolutely enormous. They're proper like... I had to sort of double take that because Nicole's got a top just like that. They're just like these huge, wide koi carps. There's absolutely tons of them in there. I wonder if I can, if anyone's got like some pictures of the side of the water. That's not it. No, this is just someone who's having a blooming pint by the side of the water. I don't care about that. What about this one? Right, here we go. What is this person stood on? Oh, you can't see him. Can't see him. Hey up. Whoa. How'd they get up here? This is Jeleth. This is Jeleth doing Skybilly. That seagull there. I can't believe this. This is scary. Oh! I've never seen hull from up here. Bloody hell. That's quite impressive when you look at it like that. There's the deep. That's the deep. And a seagull. Look at the size of that fucking gull. That's the size we have. That's why we have the deep. Because the seagulls need to be scared away because they're literally the size of houses. And the deep, it threatens them by threatening to harpoon them every day with its enormity and its presence. There's the lovely White Frigate down here. I won't show you yet, but I will show you something down there. There's the Queen's Gardens, lovely place. This is where Hull Pride takes place, in this big green area. Lovely little place. Gulls do make Hull. We've got a lot of gulls in Hull. There's the toilets again. Have we got the screen up? No, got something going on there. Primark. It's cracking. This is probably like, I don't know, this might be really boring because everybody lives in cities like this, really, don't they? Like, I know not everyone lives in cities, like some people live in villages and some people even live in hamlets. But everyone's like, yeah, we've all got cities with shitty shopping centres, mate. Like, but bear with. God, this is a long time ago. That Burton got shut down a while ago. Can I not go any further? I can. Here it is. This is when people refer to their local. This is my local. It's beautiful. And when I'm done having a mooch in there, Jesus, done having a mooch in there, I'll pop down the street. Guess what? Straight into HMV. Lovely stuff. Love that. And then if I'm done in CEX, I'm done in HMV. I'm like, selections were very good today, were they? Could have been a lot better. Could have been a lot better. I'll come down here. I wonder about. I'll keep going. I'll get a bit lost. Confused. Huckleberries. Vegan food. I'm lost. Oh no, I've lost it now. Poundland. Sports Direct. Right, here we go. Yeah, there it is. Get lost. No, I can't little man it, but just know that oh! No, I can. There it is! I'll come to this one. That's me. That's the ghost of Nostromo. Walking into CEX. And then usually at this point. Leak Gamer, thank you very much for the follow. That's good stuff. They're not here. In real life, in the modern day, take a wee ride on the car. You can't, because in the modern day, that boot's in there anymore. That game isn't there anymore. Game is now at the top of a Sports Direct. Who thought that was a good idea? I'm going to turn my ring light brightness down because it's gone mad. There we go. So, game is now at the top of Sports Direct. Here, this car's gone. It's been scrapped. Massage chairs. So usually, while the Ghost of Nostromo is kicking about in CEX, Nicole's chilling out on a little massage chair here. Which is a good time. Oh my god, can we go in? Yes! They've changed things about a bit. Oh my god. This is... Right, what? Let me get to the films. Let me... Can I... How far into the store can we go? What we got here? PS3 games, here we go. Right. It's a shame the camera is so high up that you can't really get the patented CEX squat, as we've come to calling it, on the go. Let's see what we got. We've got the Kung Fu Panda. We've got Kane and Lynch 2 there. Next to Kane and Lynch, Killzone 2. We've got that. This is it's like Ico and Shadow of the Colossus HD remastered, innit? Iron Man 2. Was someone playing Iron Man on stream the other day? I feel like someone streamed. Was it Momsy? Momsy, did, if you're still in chat, did you play Iron Man the other day on stream, like a few weeks ago? Esports Direct. I've just realised what that joke meant, and that's funny. Infamous 2. Infamous 2 was mint. God of War Collection. Oh, that's the first two. I'm in the middle of playing them. Some good stuff there. Some good stuff. DJ Hero. Here we go. What we got here? PS Vita game. Bloody hell, that's a lot of PS Vita games. Oh no, it's PSP. I see it. I see the film Alien for UMD there. Is it UMD? Excuse me, sir. Just going budge past. What we got some the latest releases. Some CDs. Got children's, we got sports, we can get some WWE stuff here. Here we go, we got some... I thought that was TNA Impact, but it's not. Cage Rage WrestleMania. Oh, this is good stuff. The Olympics. Pump it up. Hello. I really was just sat there like waiting to see if the face unblurred, which is probably quite immoral. Trying to sort of face dock someone on stream. The cat has gone away. I'm sorry to hear the cat's gone away, Nicole. I hope it returns. And if it does make you fit, wait, hang on a second. Hang on a second. Jealous. You may be happy to hear. Ignore Paul with Simon Pegg. It's not only a special edition copy of Vin Diesel in pitch black. I can't believe it. What a find. What a great find. Do you know what? I might actually have... Oh, jeez. I think I've got... Yeah, I do. Yeah. There it is. It's pitch black. Right there. Live on stream. I look so orange. What's happened? Jeez. Also looked like it was for 25p. Well, that's probably a little bit expensive. But, you know, this was a long time ago. It needed its time to go down in price. Yes, we can go pick up that copy of Kangaroo Jack now. Next to Henry Cavill in Immortals. What we got on this side? Can we get to the... Do they have the World Cinema section? I'm sort of curious to see what they've got. Why is the lighting like this? Look at me. Maybe it's my... maybe if I turn the sort of white balance down a bit. No. That's a bit better. It looks very moody. Very mood lighting, isn't it? It'll do. I look like I'm in Adamification's favourite film, Reign of Fire. It would be cool to play. It's potentially a horrible idea, but it'd be fun to play a game where you essentially, all of you were given a list of films, and the objective was to find that list of films by using Street View photos within DVD shops around the world. And you had to, there's one for Danger there, Halo Forward Unto Dawn, I'm sure he's a fan. And that'd be the test. Is you've got to find a copy of God. Can I find 30 copies of Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon in here? That's the question. We're in G right now, so probably not here. What we got here? We've got TV. We've got the CEX squat. What's he picking up a copy of? I don't know, but he is looking at a copy of the IT Crowd down there. Little Britain, that's unfortunate. Carl Pilkington. I just want to know what people are picking up, more than anything. Feature film. Maybe it doesn't have... Oh no, we've got box sets. Maybe they do have a world cinema section. No, I don't think they do. That's disappointing. Oh, they've got Blu-ray though. The Blu-ray section used to be very small. See, this is where you've got, like, PS4 games now. No way! This is weird. Speaking of... No, not speaking of. That's mean. Chairperson, I didn't mean it. Thank you very much for this up. How's it going? So, speaking of, 2 months ago, Chairperson, thank you again for the sub. Street View Insider Shop. I traded in a copy of Takashi Miike's 13 Assassins remake on Blu-ray to this CEX like a couple of months ago. And here we are back in time, and there is a copy of that film. What does that tell you? It tells you I went back in time to an older CEX. What else we got? Assassination of Jesse James. Never seen that. Boardwalk Empire. The Boat That Rocked. Oh, yeah. Oh, aye. See, you could probably date the picture. Do you know what? Another cool thing. Try and date the Street View from which films they've got in stock. Although I have just seen down there it says May 2014. 2 copies of Avatar. Yeah, there's a fair few Avatars there. Got plenty of seasons of Game of Thrones there. Oh, aye. This is good stuff. All them diehards, eh? And a Dexter. I've lost them now, though. That's it. What about Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon? That's what I want to see. Where is this starting? Why are we starting at Pacific Rim? Is there any order to this? Yeah, because you got D there. And E. What are these ones? That is still in this CEX. There is a copy of this in that CEX right now. I wonder if it's that same copy. So where's C? I just want to see the billion copies of Crouching Tiger. Never mind. It's not here. It's clearly not here. There's clearly a world cinema section that I'm not aware of. Just not pictured. There it is! How can I hop over this? Excuse me. No, no, I don't want the special interest CDs. At last. There's me. That looks like a Wilco shopping bag. Right, what have we got? There they are. There are the many, many copies of Crouching Tiger. Starts with the best film ever made, then just whatever they have after that. I didn't actually see what it was. God, you do not get this many DVDs in the World Cinema section anymore. We've got Kung Fu Hustle up there. That's good to see. There's 13 Assassins again, I reckon. That looks like the same lettering. Oh, aye. Yeah, that's good stuff, that. It looks a bit shite. I don't see anything there I want to watch. And I certainly don't see hundreds of copies of Crouching Tiger. I see 3 copies of Enter the Dragon there, though. But no Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. And that's quite disappointing to me. But one thing I do realise is that I've been sat on streaming Blade Runner. I've not touched it for quite some time.
Anything else?
That black paint you found on the fire hydrant is from a ground car.
You sure?
The angle of impact was almost head on. And there ain't too many spinning drivers klutzy enough to smack a street-level hydrant in VTOL mode.
I heard your wife got her license back.
You're a real funny guy, McCoy.
Yeah, you're a funny guy. Crouching Tiger was probably one of the first DVDs I ever owned. I was saying the other day, everyone's got one. Everyone's got a copy of it. Okay, thank you very much for the 10 bits. Check for a copy of DuckTales and the Lost Treasure Lamp, please. I've closed it now. I've closed it. Sorry to waste your 10 bits though. I might have another look at the end of stream.
Lock up.
If I can remember to. I'm gonna go back to Deckard's apartment. So this is a really old game. This is from like 1998 or something, I think. And I was saying at the start of the stream, like, I always wanted to play this, but I always assumed it'd be quite difficult to get hold of, so I never bothered looking. And one day I decided to look it up, and it was just on GOG for like £3. So I thought, yeah, great. Let's get it. Let's get it. And we got it. And it's lovely. It's quite good. Hey up. This looks like trouble. Oh. Oh. Fuck off. Didn't think to shoot him. That probably should have been what I thought to do when I saw a man running towards me, sort of menacing. Hey up. Who's this cowboy?
Rumor has it you've been earning your stripes, McCoy.
It's the dude with the origami, innit? That lad.
Working on it.
Keep it up. You just might have a future in this business.
I understand it's got a hell of a retirement plan.
You VK the mark before retirement?
Didn't have to.
That's why they call it the magic.
I'm starting to understand.
You ever retire a human, your career is over.
But yeah.
Remember that.
£3 or £4. Give it a go. It's good stuff.
Swung that moon bus massacre last month.
They ever find the moon bus?
Disappeared into thin air. Brian thinks it crashed out in the Kipple.
How many reps we talking about?
Enough. They're Nexus 6s. So don't take too much slack.
Gotcha. Yuck.
What do you mean, yuck? You just shot him. You're responsible for this. How can you just sit there and say yuck? Is he not going to investigate it or anything?
Your floor number, please.
He's not going to search his body, try and figure out why he tried to shoot him, or no, just bang.
I lived with the best gal I'd ever seen. She was 2 now and full of life and love. She'd cost me about a year's salary, but she was worth it. It was good to have someone warm nearby after completing a dirty job, and the retirement swag from this case would go toward getting her a partner.
The way that dog walks is very strange.
Here you go, baby. Dinner time. Maggie, come here, girl.
I see. I want to see it walk this way again. Here it comes.
Maggie, come here, girl.
Hello, Lalama. Welcome back.
Zubin was the first Nexus 6 I'd come up against. There was something in his eyes, an almost primordial desire to live. Most of the 3s, 4s, and 5s I'd seen would just give up when you had them.
Who's Zubin?
They were a whole other breed.
Who is Zubin? It's gotta get about. It's gotta get about. It's a lovely looking game. Oh. Apparently he forgot to flush last time he was there. Drink whiskey. I cannot select it, sadly. Look at that fan. I don't know why, but it's cool, isn't it?
Portrait of the sleep deprived.
Oh.
Got your delivery here, man.
What?
Kingston Kitchen.
Oh, yes, right. Hold on.
Is this what the gravity be like on Mars?
Oh, no. It's about 1/3 of what we got here on Terra. Real comfy. How about turning that down, okay? When I say... Oh!
Please, can you control your wrath?
I'll have you know that Ricky's a purebred chihuahua, and he's totally real.
Things going good at Tyrell Corporation?
Boring. Old man Tyrell's been on a Wagner.
Dog is not happy.
He never shuts up.
You also do outside work?
Sweetie, I never go outside. It's bad for the glands.
How about Nexus 6? You know a lot about them?
I think you should be going now.
Understand good, it holds deep meaning for me now. Where be your research on Nexus 6? And your test studies, contacts, the works?
Only simulator! Extraterrestrial gravity!
He's off.
One more minute?
Ah, that was a bit too much upskirt there.
They be hosing you off the true life building.
Can I
Oh, I swear.
stop looking like I'm streaming from within a volcano?
People sick and dying. You tell me something.
Talk to Dr. Tyrell.
Tell me something I don't know.
The organ designers, Miraji, Hannibal Chu, Luther and Lance. They're closer to him than I am.
You're checking in on your phone. What led to the CX Street View? It was I was street viewing around Spurn Point, which is a place near Hull. Then I started street viewing around Hull, which led to me showing my local CEXs, and then eventually showing inside the CEXs. Was that a dream?
Pick up.
Hope you aren't camped out there with a bottle of tequila.
Oh, very funny.
Early bird slays the worm, McCoy.
Don't worry, I'm up, Lieutenant. What's the buzz?
One of Tyrell's employees got his fat face splattered all over the marble interior of the Tyrell building.
Inside?
That's right. But we also got a sweet little break on it. Tyrell's surveillance system recorded the whole shebang.
Nice.
Beautiful. How many perps?
Just one. I don't know if it's related to the Run-Center deal or not. Tyrell security will have the disc for you when you get there. You'll be good, killer.
It's the dog. That dog ain't real.
Your floor number, please.
Nightbot is still weird. Review the Gold Rush on stream. It was alright. It was very good, but the kid was better. It was like a 2.5. But I liked it.
Apartments.
McCoy.
88. Thank you.
Yeah. I was quite tired when I watched it, which seems to correlate with when I don't sort of feel amazing about a film.
Roof.
So I need to stop watching films when I'm falling asleep, I think. The body's gone. Who cleared the body? Why was nothing done about that? Where was the paperwork, you know? I just shot a man. He tried to chop at me with what looked like a cleaver, and I just don't seem to be fussed at all. Here we go. That's where the big Blade Runner stuff starts.
McCoy, LPD.
Just a minute.
Where do I go?
Grav test on the east wing, 66th floor. Here's the footage from the security cameras. You get a pretty good look at the man's face.
How'd he get past you guys?
He pretended to be a delivery man. Dr. Eisenduller ordered in a lot, so it didn't seem unusual.
I may have more questions for you later on.
Yes, sir.
Up we go. Oh. Oh, this is cool. Like Abe soldiers or something.
Jesus.
I've seen worse, but not by much.
This puzzle game. Yeah, it's like point and click.
You could strain him through a sieve.
I'd seen more dead animals than live ones in the last 24 hours, and now it was dogs. 3 of them. I thought about Maggie and nearly threw up.
He's worried about his old pooch at home.
Obviously, he'd been killed with an explosive, and not just because he'd been plastered on the wall with 1,000 strokes. The wire I pulled out of his skull told the whole story. The killer was an expert. The charge had been big enough to do the job, but not big enough to shatter the soundproof walls of the float chamber. But I wondered why the killer didn't just shoot him.
Disgusting.
That's not sensitive. A man has died. Show some respect, please.
You spot anything you think I ought to know about?
The dog was not okay.
Absolutely.
The dog is.
Spot anything you think I ought to know about? Tell me.
Absolutely.
The dog has not had a good time.
Disgusting.
What's this?
Takeout box from Kingston Kitchens.
It's all a plot by Big Takeaway. Everything so far has come back to dodgy takeaway shops.
Someone had tried to access a bunch of protected files on the Tyrell network and failed, not just once, but a dozen times. Tyrell engineers might forget the passwords, but what would the Grav Lab boys need with replicant DNA sequences and incept dates?
Yeah, I was thinking just the same.
I couldn't even begin to guess what Eisenduller's password was.
Okay. That might be it for now then. Oh.
Lagging behind again?
Guza didn't say anything about me working with a partner.
Oh, in a pig's ass, Slim. No, I'm following up on my own. Could be it's linked to this Tyrell debacle.
How's yours connected to mine?
I'm still fitting the pieces together. You know the moon bus massacre that went down last month?
Gaff mentioned something about it.
The rogue skin jobs probably flew to Earth. And one of them is a demolitions expert, similar MO to your Vic upstairs.
Hell of a coincidence.
I'll call you if I find out anything more about your case.
Well, okay. Wait, hang on.
You friendly with Eisenduller?
Most of the employees I see coming in morning and night, but old Marcus, Dr. Eisenduller, he almost never left his lab.
He afraid of somebody?
I think it had something to do with the air outside, and the germs. I once heard him complain about it.
Smart. What was his job?
Scrub test chief engineer. The lab runs tests to see how a replicant would perform in different planetary gravitational fields. That kind of thing. One of the other engineers could tell you more.
I don't know where the takeaway is. The food place. I don't think there's anywhere else I can go here. Where's the owner gone?
Does this badge mean anything to you?
Oh. I see. It is, it's a cool looking game. I wonder if the door is still locked, because it was locked last time we were here. I think people always say this game's supposed to be very good. It just kind of never got as popular as it should have been.
Locked.
No. I'm not about the running animation though, I don't like it. It's too, I mean, not the running animation, the running down the stairs animation, too slow. Let's go back to this guy's room. Maybe he came back. He did not come back, sadly. Yeah, I know what you mean. It does look like he's about to, He looks like that old video of the kid dancing in the sunglasses. I guess there's nothing here. Apartment, police station, airtown, and the animal shop. No, I mean, there's nothing at the Tyrell building. I don't know why I'm going back to the Tyrell building. I've returned. Let's go back to the crime scene. Okay. So we got the computer that we don't know how to use. We got the room.
You spot anything you think I ought to know about, tell me.
Absolutely.
He's no use.
I'd seen more dead animals than live ones in the last 24 hours, and now it was dogs. 3 of them. I thought about Maggie and nearly threw up. Disgusting.
There is nothing new here. He just continues to be judgmental about the poor dead person. Doesn't look like there's anywhere else to go. Maybe back to the... Isn't there like any security footage that he could give me? Can't interact with his desk goal, so I guess not. Oh, he went back up and now he's back down again. Let's go back to the crime scene. The first crime scene, that is. What's that?
I've gotten all I can from that.
Oh. Well. Do I feel silly? Police station then. Stream sponsor was Ben today, I'm afraid. I'm sorry.
Laboratory.
Yeah, maybe. Why not? Oh. I guess not. Is that like a little can of Coke there? That's cool.
Mainframe and shooting range. Ground floor.
Maybe if I go speak to my boss now, because he's had time to look at my notes. Maybe he's got something to say about it. Who's that?
Go home and get some rest. I'm sure you need it.
I've just been to bed. I've just done that. Ordering me about. Oh. It does. It is a very nice looking game.
Lockup. Roof. Lockup.
Maybe someone new is in the lockup. I was thinking, no, there's no one new here. Just this guy.
You're Spencer Gregorian, right?
No. I really think my lawyer should be here.
I got some more questions for you. Tell me about your protest at Tyrell's plant.
I already told that other detective everything. Under duress.
I want to know about the people who were there. The Rastafarian and the Asian guy with the sunglasses.
I don't know them.
Were they together?
They seemed to be. I saw them talking.
Before or after the explosion?
Before. I didn't see them at all after. That's all I know, I swear. I wouldn't even know where to find explosives. I'm not a violent man.
Of course you aren't. You just want to let replicants walk the streets.
They're not killers, Detective. They're innocents. They just want to live a decent, productive life like you or me.
It's that simple, huh?
Where's the UI in this game? Well, usually it's just a mouse. You just interact with stuff like that. Or you can get your gun out. Be like... Or you can, you've got like a lovely looking menu interface. It's this log forward, log back.
This is Crystal Steel, badge number.
You can listen back through your
Describe
notes.
them to me again.
Just the Kingston Kitchens. Where have I heard that before?
Where have I heard of Kingston Kitchens before? Here's my principal suspect. Who is this guy? Put the bins out. And the big spider lives there. Had to take his way apart to get the bin. It sprung up and tangled him up. You were able to unstick him by poking him with a broom handle. The web stuck to the broom instead of the spider. He's free and safe, albeit harmless and probably very annoyed. Well, it's good that you made sure he was okay. That sounds very horrible. I hope you're okay. I get stressed when I put insects in bad positions. Wait. Am I going to the right place? Guy with the sunglasses. By cockroaches. Why does this come up every time I stream?
Messy up there, isn't it?
Lalamo, I was thinking earlier about when we were at Chester Zoo. And I ordered a burger. So I ordered a burger from the restaurant. And I cut it in half. And I opened it and went, look at that cross section. And Lalamo immediately recognized it as a binging with Babish quote. And that was a nice little moment. I just thought of that earlier while I was eating and I started laughing to myself.
Wrong again, and this time I was locked out. Tyrell security was even better than I'd heard.
And I was mugged off because the top of my burger fell off and I just ate it upside down. You should have been mugged off for that. I also love binging with Babish. I ain't watched it for years though. Right, nothing's going on. Maybe I should just go to bed. In a game. Because nothing's going on here.
How do I get in to see the big boss?
You don't, unless he wants to see you.
Okay. How do I make him want to see me?
Well, you could call his personal assistant.
Who is?
Don't know offhand.
Yeah, I get the picture.
Okay. 8 restaurant burgers. Might have been the moment that formed that opinion. That just sounds like you've not had a good enough restaurant burger. Which is a nice sort of generic response to that. Back to the apartment. To see my dog. A lot of restaurant burgers are shite, to be fair. Well, I guess, but yeah, I think like burgers are more suited to like a van, really, aren't they? A truck than a restaurant. Although I've had a good restaurant burger in the past. Gangrene, it is me. Or at least just not worth the money in comparison to their other stuff. That is true. Like burger for like 10 quid is ridiculous, really, you know, when you think about it. But I guess I think like a 10 quid burger is also like the backbone of a lot of restaurants because they're super cheap to make and you can get away with selling them for 10 quid. And that doesn't include the chips. So realistically, is that a cockroachery? Really horrible thing to say if it's not. It is a cockroach. That's really fitting. We were talking about cockroaches not long ago. Good evening, Ray. I like that. Dancing one. That's very good. Yeah, I think yeah, I think a restaurant burger is fine. It's just it always just feels like you're being cheated a little bit. Like people.
Apartments. Ground floor.
I ain't been to the ground floor yet. People always complain about Five Guys, and when I used to eat Five Guys, I think I've had Five Guys like 6 times in my whole life. But when I did have Five Guys, I always thought the burgers were very good, and they were very tasty, and I like all the fresh ingredients and all of that. But it's just the price puts people off. Don't start this again. I'm not starting. I'm not starting out. This isn't a debate. This is my soapbox. None of you get an opinion on it. Five Guys is fine. It's just a bit pricey, but it is nice. And the chips are good. That's not a volatile opinion. Burger places who sell the spuds separate can bog off. Oh, you mean like chips? I've never heard someone refer to, like, chips as spuds. Not that that's like, not that I'm like calling you out on the like gang raid. Stop that right now. Just have. I was just immediately picturing like little baby roast potatoes or something. I was saying like spuds. You do spuds with your burger. People are the opinion that Five Guys isn't intentionally trash burgers. I think they're doing the very best to make them dreadful. Who wants a chipless burger? Yeah, me and Nicole watch Gordon Ramsay a lot while we're eating. We watch Kitchen Nightmares a lot. And we're always impressed by the bits when, sorry if I keep putting my hand over my nose when I'm speaking. It's because I keep needing to sneeze and I'm trying to, like, suppress it. I'm like... We're always sort of amused by when people serve food and it's like, here's a steak, and they just give them like a plate with just a steak on it, and there's just like a bit of blood. Like there's no like chips or like veg on the side or potatoes, spuds if you will. Or like one episode where he asked him to cook him a Yorkshire pudding, and I guess it's just because it's like he's asked him to cook him a Yorkshire pudding, but they give him like a Yorkshire pudding on a plate with like a bit of gravy on it, and that's it. It's just there's not like anything with it. It's just a Yorkshire pudding that they've made him. Hello, Ginger Majanga. The blood is the side. I see. Some blood for dipping. No. People have the opinion that Five Guys isn't intentional. When you said that, were you being earnest? Because I do like, well, I did like Five Guys, right? No, I think they're very good burgers. Like they're like the best fast food burgers you can get, in my opinion. Because like it's good meat, and all the sides and everything, all the like veg and everything that goes on top, is all really fresh. I remember it tasted a lot better than like McDonald's or Burger King or anything like that. It was just too expensive. That was it. But for what it is, I think it's a good product. It's a good product, and I get a lot of respect for what they're doing over there at the Five Friendos. I think when me and Nicole went to Leeds last, we went to Five Guys to get some chips. Because they fry the chips in peanut oil, and they taste really good. Unless you're allergic to peanuts. In which case, they still might taste really good, but you still shouldn't eat them. Nothing was down here.
Your floor number, please.
Right, let's go to bed.
McCoy.
As our colleague told us to.
Thank you.
Never had a Five Guys burger. I think they're good. They're good. Biggest vegan regret. I do sort of miss it sometimes, but not that much. I miss it. I wish they did a vegan burger because I like the tomato. I like the salad with I like the lettuce with the tomato on top. The big slice of tomato. The beef tomato. Sliced. The perfect thinness. And then you top it with some mustard and some ketchup. But it's the tomato. It's all about the cut of the tomato on top of the lettuce on the burger patty with some onions, some red onions in a bun. Call it Five Guys because it takes the wallet of 5 guys to afford one meal. That's good, clean, funny, that. I once got a Five Guys hot dog, the worst decision of my life. Yeah, I never saw the appeal. I was always like, if I'm here, but I've never been a big hot dog fan, really. I don't think. Never had a hot dog and been like, wow, love a good hot dog.
Of the sleep deprived.
Why does he keep saying that like he's some kind of joker? Is he talking to his dog? How come he goes to bed and then he comes out his bathroom? Tired of this. And why is going on my balcony the only way I can hear Vangelis? I never liked hot dogs. But when I took on this case, I knew I was gonna find myself in the bun with ketchup and mustard on me. Dog's got a real, like he's listening to some music that no one else can hear.
Here you go, baby. Dinner time.
That is not a lot of dinner. I didn't even see it.
Your floor number, please.
Wait, Dean to start the fight. It does look a bit like that. Look at that. Look at that light shaft. Great stuff. That's like that bit in Ivan's childhood. The I think I can't remember. Find a picture of it later. Is it a cross? I was thinking it might be a cross, but then for some reason I thought it might not be. Let's try Chinatown. As opposed to a star. Well, I thought it might be a star. Not much going on here. The guy who owns the place still appears to be gone. That's not a problem. We're moving on. We're moving on. Do I want to go to Tyrell Building? What's going on? This detective is going to be off the payroll soon. He's done nothing for like 3 days. Except desperately try and get upstairs. I don't think anything's going to be different here, is it? No.
If you spot anything you think I ought to know about, tell me.
Absolutely.
You've been here taking pictures of this crime scene for 2 days, pal. And you've dug up nothing. And there's nothing for me to inspect except dead man and dead dog. I'm confused.
Nothing.
Nothing. What's that? Shoot it. It's like a box of scraps. And I can't do out with it.
You know anything about Tyrell's computer system?
Security's tight as a drum, if that's what you're asking.
Somebody tried to access restricted data from the terminal in Dr. Eisendoller's office.
But they couldn't get in.
Yeah. Looks like Dr. Tyrell keeps his files safer than he keeps his employees.
I gotta save it. I'm gonna save it there. Saving game. Done it. Has that saved it? There we go, it's written. It's written it. Oh. There we go. Cool. Right. I got stuck, so naturally I turned it off. Thanks everyone for hopping in today. For those of you, thanks for shout out to Lalama. That was a good stream, that Katamari Damacy one. Today was quite nice. Truth be told, it's probably the most I've enjoyed a stream in quite a bit. So it was nice to do that again. I might stream that again over the next week at some point. I don't know. We will see. In the meantime, I'm gonna go watch Danger play that Poirot game. I must have raided Danger like probably like every last stream I've done. Let's have a look. Who was the last person? It don't go far back enough for me to Has that just come up for everyone else? Has that come up for anyone else, or is that just me? I've just... Yeah. Why is it shouting out ninja? Who's shouted out ninja? Get rid of... Was that you, Lalama? What have you done? It's a mystery. I can't believe this. It could have been to promote a small indie streamer. Oh dear. Oh, that was painful. That was painful and frightening. Thanks everyone for hopping in. Thanks for the subs and the follows and the bits. Can't see it on mobile, you'll be glad to know. Well, all I can hope in that case is that everybody's watching via mobile. And if you are, ignore what we were just talking about. It was all a mystery. And stick around to go see the lovely Danger playing Sherlock Holmes. It's not even Poirot, it's Sherlock Holmes. Is this the one I don't like? No, this game looks quite good. I've got a sub anniversary. When you all get rated in, you'll be able to see me redeem my sub anniversary and you'll all go, that's very generous, Nostromo. Right, see you in a bit. My stream ended, there it is.